guys, it's Dr. Britt here from Errol Street Chiropractic. Do you suffer from hand pain? Today I'm going to talk about one of the common conditions we see with people who have hand pain, and that is carpal tunnel syndrome. So today we're going to talk about exactly what carpal tunnel syndrome is, the symptoms you may experience if you have carpal tunnel syndrome, and what exactly can cause carpal tunnel syndrome. So let's start with what exactly it is. So carpal tunnel syndrome is compression of our median nerve, and our median nerve runs through our forearm, through our wrist and into our hand. And commonly when we have carpal tunnel syndrome, this is compression of that median nerve through the carpal tunnel. And our carpal tunnel is a rigid passageway through our wrist that is comprised of ligaments and bones. And through that tunnel, a portion of that median nerve is compressed, which leads to hand pain. So commonly with carpal tunnel syndrome, we find that patients have, or people who have carpal tunnel present with pain in their hand, but also numbness and tingling through that hand as well, because the median nerve supplies feeling to our palm, but also to our thumb, our index, our middle finger, and also a portion of our ring finger. So when we have compression of that nerve, we have pain in our hand, but also that numbness and tingling. It can also create weakness and loss of strength in terms of gripping. So a common thing we hear is, oh, I struggle to pick up my coffee mug or my plate from the kitchen table. So there are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing if you have carpal tunnel syndrome. Commonly, another symptom we also find is that patients get most of their pain at night or when they wake in the morning, and a common feeling is they just need to shake their hand out, and that's a sign that you might have compression of that nerve as well. If it is a long-standing condition, then sometimes that pain can start in at night and can just be constant all day as well. So another thing to think about is, how do you get carpal tunnel syndrome? So there's a number of different factors that can cause carpal tunnel. Some of them are trauma to the wrist, repetitive strain or sprain. So if you do activities that are constant repetitive movement through the wrist and the hand, that can lead to compression of the nerve. Sometimes there can be a cyst in that area that can compress on the nerve. Really common to see during pregnancy, if there's a bit of fluid retention, the swelling can compress the nerve. But also just that repetitive movement's a really big one if you haven't got any trauma or any outstanding factors like pregnancy as well contributing to it. So if you're listening to this and thinking, gosh, those symptoms are sounding exactly like what I'm experiencing, then give us a call for further information and to work out how you can assess and diagnose carpal tunnel. But also if you know somebody who's experiencing hand pain and you feel like they could benefit from this information, then pass it along to them and tell them to reach out if they require further information as well. We always love to hear from you guys. So bye for now, and we'll talk soon. Bye.